Hi guys, I'm Varun Vazir, and today I have with me the king of drama and theatre, Mr. Makrand Deshpande. Hello, sir.
Hi. King. You
Yes, sir.
mean I made a film called Shahrukh Bola says a King Khan and King Makrand.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So to start off with, I'm very fascinated with the look, sir. So this hairstyle, ये मूछ, ये दाढ़ी, इतने सालों से आपने ऐसे कंटिन्यू किया, आपने कभी चेंज भी नहीं किया. इसके पीछे राज क्या है?
Well, I think I live the way life treats me, and over a period of time, life is treating me, or maybe it's allowing me to be myself. And the creation has been just byproduct of me, whether I act or whether I direct. So the look remains the way I live. So that is why it is like this.
So how did your connection with theatre and movies begin?
Theatre, it began way back when I was in college, 1983, and films began in 1986. So it's been a long time, yes.
So were you always interested in acting and getting into this field?
Never. In fact, I was a sportsman. I used to play cricket, and it was just that I was in Narsi Munji College, and where they didn't have enough actors, set of actors, and I was just because of my fitness. Somebody said, "Why don't you just give it a try?" And I gave it a shot, and it became like what an experience. And it is like I always say that in college I got admission on the basis of my sports, and when I passed out as an actor.
So we are glad you tried, because today we have a guy like you. So if a newcomer wants to join a theatre group, what should he do?
I think he should just go and watch a lot of plays, and then the company, theater company which performs or stage that play should go and meet them, and they'll say no because they have enough actors. Then you should still go, and they'll still say no, and then you should still go, and one day they'll say, okay, come on, yeah. The point is you have to show enough passion to be there, and never say that. I want to act in films, so I want to do theater. Never say that.
So talent and hard work, or reference or contacts, which works better to get into the industry?
I think it's just hard work and some of your, what you call it, perseverance and luck. Of course, your destiny works for you. And if it doesn't work for you, still your hard work. If you are hardworking, you'll be somewhere. I always say that don't have such big ambitions where you'll keep feeling disappointed because it's immediately something to do with what you have decided in your mind already that you want to achieve. And life has its own course, and you should respect life for what life is going to offer to you. And you miss out onto it because you have already decided that I want this from life, and that is where it becomes some kind of difficult situation for individuals to live.
So, but is it not good to expect from life?
You can expect, but
I mean, if you expect, then you start working on it, and when you start working on it, maybe you achieve.
no, no, that's okay. It's almost like I saying that Shahrukh Bola Khoobsurat Hai Tu is releasing on the 19th of November, and already I'm feeling very good. Then I feel that people are going to watch it, and it's going to make business of X amount. And now that's the problem because the moment I decide in my mind that it's going to, then anything lesser than that, I'm going to be disappointed. So be with it. Let every day tell you what is going to happen to the film or what is happening to the film. That's what is called present continuous. You should be somewhere in your present continuous.
So I was coming to the film. It's releasing on the 19th of November. Shahrukh Bola Khoobsurat Hai Tu. Can you tell me about the film?
Shahrukh Bola Khoobsurat Hai Tu is a film about a fan and a superstar. Now, this fan could be from any strata of life, it could be from any class of life. What I chose was, I chose a free individual from the society who's there on the streets and who's a flower seller. And she interacts with all kinds of people on the streets. and it's by chance, or maybe it had to happen because, um, as I said, it's a street, so everybody travels from the street. So there are some corners where, a sportsman also, a cricketer, uh, an actor, a big director, a pop singer, all cars go from there, or an industrialist. So, of course, Shah Rukh Khan's car passed by, and how Shah Rukh's car stops, and she's in a very bad mood. He just makes her life, as you say, that he actually manages to change her mood by just saying that she's beautiful. And after the car leaves, she's left with those golden words uttered by Shah Rukh, and how her life changes after that. She definitely starts feeling beautiful. And then what? There is danger to her life on the streets. The moment you try and flaunt beauty on the streets, it's not going to be all that safe. And so what happens to her life? And then Shah Rukh has to save her. Because if you've given beauty, it's your right or it's your responsibility that you have to do it. And how that relationship between this girl, Lali, which is played by a new actor, Pritika Chawla, and Shah Rukh Khan. That's the film.
So why the title शाहरुख बोला खूबसूरत है तू? Is it similar to something like मैं माधुरी दीक्षित बनना चाहती हूँ?
Ah, that's lovely because that film's original idea on the film story is written by me. So I'm glad that you mentioned about that film. So Shah Rukh Bola Khoobsurat Hai Tu again is a film uh, because in nowadays people keep asking about, can you tell the story in 4 lines? People don't have time, that means. Then people have started saying, say it in 2 lines. Yeah, then in 1 line. So I said, might as well just say it in the title, no? And then we'll see what happens. So, like the Shah Rukh Bola Khoobsurat Hai Tu, as a title, I think it's very simple and straight, and it's catchy.
It is. So the word Shah Rukh Khan itself is catchy. So anything related to it will be.
I mean, you'll not believe, but the title itself, Shah Rukh Bola Khoobsurat Hai Tu, made my producer believe in the film. His only question was, is he there in the film or is he there only in the title? And when I told him, no, he's there in the film as well, then he was far more happier. Now, even I think for the audience, for whom you make, they are also reacting now after with the promos that we want to watch this film now. Now let's see who all watches it, but definitely there is curiosity, and I'm glad that the curiosity is at this stage. So once I think people see it and verdict is out by audience, I think, and some important critics, if they all feel that it's a good film, then it's a good film, and it will. I want them to watch the film. At least the title has made one thing very clear, that people have decided maybe in their minds that they want to watch the film.
So how did Mr. Shah Rukh Khan become a part of this film?
See, he's become part of my life 20 years back, and as I have acted with many actors, and he was also a co-actor, and I was also is one of the co-actors, and it just so happened that 13 years later we met, and he was by that time King Khan, and I had done enough of theatre. There is never enough, but quite a body of work which had given me some kind of existence on stage. So when we met for Swadesh, and our third friend Ashutosh Gawarikar had already become Academy Award nominee. So and so three of us in Swadesh, and that song was quite a hit. And during that chemistry of us remained as exhilarating, and so Shah Rukh was always a part of my thinking, And he, once you meet him, or anybody meets him, or I think that impression goes a long, long way. That's how his persona is. So it's very difficult that I would forget him. And being a writer, we always use our experiences and the impressions, and the ones which are solid turn out to be your art, and they have become part of you, your piece of art.
So in this movie, you have launched two newcomers, Pritika Chawla and Afzal Khan.
Now there are four of them. Main is Pritika Chawla, the girl. Then there is who sells flowers. Then there is John, who's a bookseller. That's enacted by Sanjay Dadij. He plays the lover who's jealous of Shah Rukh Khan, and you have to see his journey. Then there is Afzal Khan, who's a reporter who reports this what has happened on the streets. And then there is Choiti, who plays this the antagonist.
So, but a name like Makrand Deshpande, anybody would want to work with. Why did you decided to launch newcomers in the film when you could have had big names in the movie?
I think in theater also, if you see, I keep working with people who are closer to the characters. And the film which I am making, which is Shah Rukh, Bola Khoobsurat Hai Tu, I wanted a bunch of people who are new. And so they have no impression and no image of themselves on screen. And Shah Rukh's whole persona and unknown work more for me. Otherwise, I just felt that it will become like one enactment of the fraternity, because you're taking somebody from the fraternity, from the entertainment, and then you have these people also who are known actors, and then it all becomes like, you have a kind of enactment of the fraternity. So right now, because of these new names, it becomes closer to authenticity, and it gives that reality which can be converted into fantasy.
So you do theater, you do TV, and you do films as well. How different is each medium?
Thing is different because TV is basically about doing a lot of work, lot of hard work in one day. There's long, long scenes and many lines and a lot of cheating. Um, Cinema is about lesser dialogues, more number of shots, and stage is about much more than lines.
Which one do you enjoy the most?
Theatre. I enjoy theatre, especially when you perform in Prithvi Theatre. I think there can't be anything better than that.
Completely agreed. So, what are your upcoming projects?
Upcoming project, there's another film which I've made and completed. It's called Dream Man, and that's with K.K. Menon. And I genuinely want that film to come out because it's one of my favorite subjects. The subject was my first ever writing, because that was not a film. It was first as a small piece of theatre first, which I performed outside between way back in 1993. So I feel I've seen the journey of that subject, and eventually it is made into a film. So I feel that I'm looking forward for that film.
So, one message for all the viewers.
Go and watch Shah Rukh Bola Khoobsurat Hai Tu, which releases on the 19th of November 2010, and watch it on 19th, 20th and 21st, in first 3 days only. Okay? And if you really miss out, then watch it on Monday.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Wish you all the best for your film.